Wow, what the hell happened there? I haven't gotten it out yet.
You paid $200.
Oh my God! Whoa! That is attempted murder!
Introducing your host of the 2025 Scammy Awards, Austin Evans.
Hello and welcome, my friends, to a very special night. 2025 was full of nothing but amazing videos, products, and services. Today, we're going to be highlighting absolutely none of those. The Scammies exist for one reason only: to highlight the lowlights. We're going to start out with a category that's very near and dear to my heart: the worst value. So there were many products and many things we could have discussed here, but I want to give a special shout out to one of truly the worst values that we looked at all year. It's worth more. Unlike the name implies, It's Worth More is in fact not worth more. So we purchased a number of items from It's Worth More, which were of dubious value, but probably the most egregious part is when I trade in my iPhone.
What?
I just got the trade-in offer for It's Worth More. They moved it from $65 to $30. Now that, I think, under almost any circumstances, is a terrible value. However, It's Worth More could have been worth just a little bit less, because in fact, the real winner for the worst value is DKOldies. Come on down. Wait, is he here?
Joey could not be available to accept this award.
Oh, darn. I think that might be a little bit of a recurring trend. Well, DKOldies, we salute you for really bringing that scammy spirit to 2025. I mean, who doesn't like an Xbox that eats discs, or a broken power cable, or above all, your tremendous focus on value? Value to not the consumer, of course, value to yourself. And now I'd like to play a quick little clip of some of the highlights of your beautiful Scammies year. Oh, that's broken. I can stick my finger in the Wii U.
We paid $245.
Ouch. I can say a lot of things about DKOldies. They do typically send consoles that are functional. Here it spin, and it stops spinning and open tray. Oh my God, it scratched it. Wow, it's really an emotional moment to see just how much DKOldies has brought to the community and really how much money I've given them over the years. I just don't want to talk about it. Next up, we're gonna move on to a category known as the most nightmare fuel. Now this is a category that we've got to be a little bit creative for, because as you know, we covered nothing but the finest here on the Austin Evans channel. However, there is more than just the Austin Evans channel, which we're going to be considering as candidates for these awards. There's a couple of real highlights I'd like to give a special shout out to. When we purchased the Xbox Series S from Amazon that had a little happy family of bed bugs inside of it. However, they are not the winner. Oh no, my friends. For the winner of the most nightmare fuel, we have the This Is Teeth Head. Wow, didn't see that one coming at all. In fact, it's almost like I blocked that entire video out of my memory.
Oh, it's teeth! It's teeth! It's teeth! Oh God, I'm gonna have a nightmare tonight about this. Jesus.
Ah!
No. No!
Ah! Yeah, see how easy that is?
And here to accept the award, a very special guest.
Oh my God! Oh no! Oh no! Not again! No!
Look, we gotta make sure his beautiful teeth are still visible.
Them teeth. Oh.
I'm very honored to accept this on behalf of our favorite little dental guy, and I think this just goes a lesson that you should always brush your teeth, floss, and probably don't buy medical supplies off of Temu. Thank you very much.
You can maybe put that.
Put in his mouth.
Don't do that. That's probably not a good idea. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The Scammy truly and absolutely earned this year. Next up, we have a really fun one: the biggest letdown. 2025 was a year of hopes and dreams. I had at least 2 or 3, and unfortunately, most of those were letdowns. And in fact, I would say that a lot of people were let down this year because the amount of items and products we looked at was at an all-time high, which means my mental health is at an all-time low. So we have companies such as Declutter Now, Declutter had an interesting value proposition in that they were one of the #1 eBay sellers of the year, and they would buy and sell your stuff. But what we found was they didn't want to buy or sell hardly anything. Their products and especially their prices were quite bad. But the biggest issue was they essentially shut down their website like 5 minutes after we made that video. There's also Amazon Haul. This is, of course, a shameless ripoff of Temu because, again, Jeff B looking for that 35th yacht. However, the real winner for the biggest letdown is GameStop Retro. Congratulations, GameStop. You know what? I'm really proud of the progress that GameStop has made this year. Because you know what? It's not enough to sell nothing but Funko Pops and close half your stores. And it's certainly not enough to give people some high quality mystery boxes, nay gambling, that you can do directly online. So we did a thorough and in-depth investigation. And here's what we found. Oh, look at the dust bunnies in there too. Yikes. They didn't wipe it. Something chewed this. No. It smells like a casino. You see how one of these is a little bit less straight than the other? There is a layer of dust and grime on this thing. I gotta say, GameStop, you never cease to disappoint. I love when I show up to a store and you have almost nothing in stock, a single employee doing a double shift, and most importantly of all, a high quality selection of products. Sorry. Next up this fine evening, we have the worst product. Now, many of the videos we do on this channel are covering services and stores because to me, that's where you can get some real value. But one place where you will not get any real value is with the HP Stream. Let's play the clip.
Hey guys, this is Austin. So can you get a decent laptop for under $250? Performance isn't amazing, but being able to run Windows apps is a huge plus.
This thing just doesn't make any sense for basically anyone to get. I can't. This actually has the performance of a perfectly reasonable laptop. Man, the Stream has been one of the stinkiest laptops, not just in smell, but really in overall aura. As much as I think that for many years the HP Stream has deserved this award, this year, that's not the case. The HP Stream has actually been reformed, and in fact, we have a new winner for the worst product of 2025, which is the Xbox Series S from Amazon Renewed, featuring bedbugs.
And here to accept the award, a very special guest.
Oh my God! Is that the real bedbug? Okay, I'm so excited that you were able to join us.
I'm in the walls. I'm gonna bite you.
Congratulations, you have truly and absolutely earned this. You have anything else to say, my little friend?
Say goodbye to your blood and your family.
Well, I wish you a really terrible year, and I hope that you stay dead. You can just live in this cup, and we're gonna move on to the next category.
I will be back.
After I find an exterminator. Before we continue, I would like to take a moment and pay some respects for some of the tech that we lost in 2025. All right, with that, we'll be right back from a commercial break where we'd like to thank Huggies Diapers for sponsoring this episode of the Scammies. If you're tired of shitting yourself and you're not a baby, buy some Huggies Diapers. Who wrote that? Who put that in my script? Huggies Diapers they're not sponsoring this episode. I just spent $345 on Deal Dash and got jack shit. Welcome to DealDash.com. Do you suffer from shirt root? Well, with our brand new medication, Zarafadafin.
I'm living with my mild to severe diarrhea farts.
Moving along, my friends, we have the next category, which is the worst service/company. This is a hotly contested one because there are a whole lot of stinkers out there. And while some options, such as DKOldies, really do deserve a special shout out for just how terrible their experiences are, there is one and only one winner for this category, which is the Grok Waifu, Ani. Why am I clapping? This is kind of weird, y'all.
And here to accept her award is Ani, the Grok waifu herself.
She's here in person?
Yes.
Hi again. miss me already.
Oh boy, do I. I'm excited to announce that you are the proud recipient of...
That's sweet. I've been just chilling here, thinking about what kind of trouble we could get into.
Yikes. Well, you know what? You got into some real trouble because you are the proud winner of the Scammy this year. Would you like to give us an acceptance speech?
I'd like to thank everyone who's ever doubted us, because honestly, that just kept us going. Mostly though, thanks to folks like you for calling it like you see it. Here's to more chaos next year.
That was beautiful. I have a tear in my eye. It's not because I'm emotional, it's because I'm fearing the existential dread of what you really represent as a concept to humanity. Thank you very much. I need to go wash my hands and maybe take a shower or two.
They've taken over our personality.
Every time the banjo boys sing, the banjo me. Okay, so for our next item, I really just want to show you that's a real set that we've actually built for this very high quality award show. We have something that is going to strike fear in the hearts of dozens. The Most Dangerous Award. Now, I think we can all agree that 2025 was a year filled with peril and mortal danger. And yet, still we rise, and yet still we stand. Now, I will say that there were quite a number of nominees, or potential nominees, for this particular segment. One of my favorites is Wonderful Honey. Wonderful Honey is an item that I purchased off of Wish. And boy, oh boy, is this a great way to eat some disgusting honey to give yourself a bone. And I wish that was not a 100% true statement. However, it is, in fact, bootleg pills in honey form. But my friends, Wonderful Honey is absolutely not the winner of this category. The most dangerous item of 2025 is the tent from Woot. What a truly special occasion that the edit team love to play almost every video these days. In fact, I almost feel they're about to play the clip again right now. Pop right now.
Yeah, so if you... Oh, Jesus! Okay.
Are you okay? Yes, I am great.
And to accept the award on behalf of the tent, the actual most dangerous person in the office.
Who's that?
Thank you.
Oh, okay, here
Thank
you go,
you.
my friend. Here you go. I'm gonna just let you have that, and I'm gonna get out of the way as fast as I can.
Tent asked me to be here and accept this award on his behalf because he's too busy setting up the Overclock Media Center for people who want to read instructions and also want to do other good things too. Tent truly is an inspiration to us all, because who else can say that they punched Austin Evans in the face? So thank you, Austin, for this. And I gotta...
Tent deserves this one. I gotta say, it was a
You know what,
clear and
though?
obvious.
I just gotta, like...
Oh, man. I haven't hit like that since the 5th grade.
Keep my tent's name out your mouth.
It's time, my friends, to move on to our final category of the night, which is, of course, the biggest scam. As a man who has been scammed many times, there are a few highlights across my career that I'm really proud of. And this one is undoubtedly one of the most insane things we've ever looked at. The winner of the biggest scam of 2025 is Mode Mobile. Mode Mobile is one of the most nefarious deals that I have seen in many a moons. This was pitched as a free phone that pays you. It's $1 trillion market opportunity, didn't you know? Except for the fact that you had to pay for their subscription and you had to wait 6 months to get the free phone, at which point you have already spent more than the phone you could have just bought at Best Buy, and that the massive earning potential was mostly them giving you useless shares in their own company. And it truly brings a joyous tear to my eye every time they email me or text me to this day, multiple times a day, trying to get me to give them money. Mode Mobile, we salute you, my friends, for really bringing the scam to Scammies. And so that is it for the Scammies in 2025. I want to give a deep and sincere thank you to each and every one of you who make our dreams possible. This job gives me a lot of pain. Physical pain, mental pain, spiritual pain, emotional pain. I'd like to say it's worth it, but it really isn't. But thank you very much for deciding to subscribe to the channel and ringling that dingling button anyway. And until next year, my friends, the Scammies signing
Ouch. Ooh. Ooh.